fuck out of here. Welcome back, guys, to another Hip Hop Report. I am your host, Rambo Hustle, and today we'll be discussing the topic that took over all of our timelines all weekend long. No, I'm not talking about Kanye West, but I'm talking about J. Cole versus Lil Pump. Well, for those of you guys who aren't up to date on what's been going on, some time ago, Lil Pump and Smoke Perp were in the studio and previewed a record called Fuck J. Cole. Fast forward to Friday, and J. Cole released his new album, K.O.D., which, by the way, we reviewed. You can click right there to check that out. K.O.D. ended with a record named 1985, in which J. Cole took a father figure stance in the record addressing new age, younger generation artists. Now, if you guys remember being disciplined by your parents, it's not a great feeling. And of course, some of the younger artists took this as offensive, and they took that as a shot to themselves. More specifically, and once the internet took that and sent it out, it became officially a Lil Pump diss. Not even 24 hours later, Lil Pump decided to take to Instagram stories and post this video.
Wow, you get so much props. You diss a 17-year-old.
Now, I think I speak for all hip hop and rap connoisseurs when I say, get the fuck out of here. Because you know, last week you were the biggest flexer, you were balling out, you're a millionaire, nobody can touch you, you're the youngest in charge. But now J. Cole comes at your neck and you're just a 17-year-old. Get the fuck out of here. Hip hop has traditionally been a competitive sport, a lyrical sport, and a sport in which we address social issues. All three things you're lacking. Not only did he relate to you and say, I've been there, I understand where you're at, I understand why you value these things, but he also went as far as to say, this is not how it's going to stay. You will have to challenge yourself. You will have to develop yourself further if you want to have longevity in this business. Now, I'll take you back to 1999. Jay-Z was at the pinnacle of his career, about to release his new single, Big Pimpin', under Rockefeller Records, alongside and featuring Houston-based rap group UGK. Now, it almost didn't happen because Pimp C wasn't having it. He didn't like the happy beat, he didn't like the content, he didn't want to rap about that bullshit. So trust me, even the biggest businessman in hip-hop history went through the same transition. So don't take J. Cole's advice as an attack. Take Cole's advice as advice. Or, as Trippie Redd would say, fire. Trippie Redd was somebody that took J. Cole's album and music and understood what his message was. Which brings up my next point, that hip-hop has traditionally been about rapping. And to this interview that The Source conveniently released, asking Smoke Perp whether he thinks Lil Pump is better than J. Cole. This is what he had to say.
Lil Pump is better than J. Cole. I don't listen to J. Cole, so yes. Lyrically, I don't know. You know what I mean? Somebody else got to compare that. I'm not the right person for that.
Get the fuck out of here. You know damn well that lyrically J. Cole is destroying Lil Pump. And the fact is, you are a hip hop artist. You are a rapper. Do you want to be JV your entire life? I don't think so. Would I sign a player to the NBA that couldn't hoop? Would I hire a plumber that didn't know how to fix my sink? No. So why in the world do you think that a rapper shouldn't be able to rap? Why a rapper shouldn't be able to gauge whether another rapper is lyrical or not? The idea of dismissing what older artists did to pave the way for you to even be able to earn a check doing what you're doing is asinine at best. I'm personally a fan of a lot of the new music. If you do not challenge yourselves in the craft of rapping, you will fall off. You may not even make it to love and hip hop. Look at an artist like YG. He could have came out with Toot It and Boot It and left it at that. But he took it upon himself to challenge himself and to push himself further, to get better and to excel in the craft and his newfound career. What we do want out of our artists is for our artists to want to become better, to know that in 10, 15 years of us investing our money and time into listening to you, that your music is going to progress, that you're not going to be 30 years old rapping about the same bullshit that you're talking about now. And let's be clear, it is bullshit. I understand the value of making different styles of music. Everything doesn't have to be an educational lesson. Everything doesn't have to be an overdose on Xan. So it's all about balance. Either way, this is Rambo Hustle with the Hip Hop Report. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Leave us a comment below. Let us know what you think. Do you like Lil Pump's music? Do you like J. Cole's music? Do you like both? Which is a clear option. There's a possibility to like both styles of music. Back up on my bullshit like I'm masterminding water.